Without exaggeration, today's video can 100% change your life. It is one of the most, today's topic is one of the most important things that I can talk about. It's one of the most important things that I can teach you about. And it's one of the most overlooked parts of people's day that every single person does. This can be the difference between you having a great day, getting that deal closed, getting the promotion in your job that you wanted, or the difference between having a not so great day. Every single person does this, but every single person overlooks the importance of it. And that's your sleep schedule. Sleeping is so vital for everybody. People are lifeless zombies without it. They have no energy, no charisma. You don't want to be around them. They don't give off the feeling of success when you're close to them. You need to sleep well. You need to feel energized, and you're gonna have a great day. Let's just jump right into it. The first and most important thing to having a better sleep is having a wind down period before you go to bed. It sounds really funny to talk about winding down and resting before taking a rest and going to bed for the night, but it is the most important thing. Because if you don't wind down, your brain's going to be firing, your brain's going to be going, you're going to be awake, and you're not going to fall asleep. You're going to toss and turn in bed, and you're going to go on your phone, and you're just going to take up even more time, and then you're just not going to fall asleep. Wind down, give your body some time to rest. If you want to go to bed at 11, start winding down at 10:15, 10:30. So winding down is the key to this topic, but here's how you can wind down properly. A really important thing is to ease the thoughts in your brain. You can never really shut them off, but the most important thing is to get them out. There's always so many thoughts going through people's head, whether that's the day that just happened, some things that went on there, the next day, all the things you have to do. Get them down on a piece of paper, just journal them. If you want to just have a regular journaling session where you talk about everything that happened in your day, maybe say a couple things you're grateful for, some things that you wish you could take back, some things you could learn from, not take back, some things that you could learn from so you do better next time. And another thing that always keeps people awake is their schedule for the next day. But the best way to conquer your fears is to overcome them and to take them on. So the best way to take them on is to write them down and see that they're not really so scary. Today I had 5 really important things I had to do. This video is actually the 5th one. And I know that each one, if I actually put my head down and get to work, shouldn't take more than half an hour. So if you really put everything that you need to do down on a piece of paper, schedule in roughly how long it should take, you can see that it's not actually so scary and you actually can get through it. So ease your mind, write everything down, calm down, it's going to be okay, and get to sleep so you can have an even better day. Because if you don't, then that pile is just going to get even scarier and scarier, and you're not going to be able to get it done. Get some sleep, give your body the rest that it deserves, then take a break. The next thing to do is just cool down your room a little bit. Now, this is a biohacking thing. I don't know if everyone's into this, but I learned this from Dr. Andrew Huberman. Great guy, great podcast. Everyone should listen. Your body, as it's going to sleep, it cools down. So why not help that process and cool down your room? Whether that's opening your balcony if you have one, letting some fresh air in, having a fan next to your bed, cooling down your room. Your body cools down as it's going to sleep and heats back up when it's waking up. So why not help that natural process and cool your room down a little bit? Really helps, feels great, and you're gonna wake up feeling so much more refreshed, trust me. The next important thing is to tire yourself out throughout the day. Listen, everyone's had those days where they've gotten so much done, they're so physically exhausted that right when they get into bed, they just relax, and it's the greatest feeling in the world. So why not try to mimic that all the time? Have a good workout, sweat, get a good workout in, feel good about yourself, get some solid, productive work done throughout the day when you're working on your job or whatever it is that you do in your school. Really tire yourself out so you feel like you've earned your rest. Because when you earn your rest, that kind of sleep is just on another level. It feels so good. You feel so refreshed. You don't get disturbed once throughout the night. It's great. So why not just tire yourself out, earn your rest, and you'll feel so much better in the morning. The next thing is that 8 hours isn't really 8 hours of sleep. If you go to sleep at 10, wake up at 6, yeah, there's 8 hours in between those times, but it doesn't mean that you actually slept for 8 hours. Maybe 7, 6.5, depends on if you actually wind it down properly. Your brain's still gonna be awake. So if you want to actually sleep 8 hours, you're gonna have to budget in 9 to 9.5 hours. I don't make the rules. And I know it sucks that you have to take up more time of your day, but that's really important. A sleep schedule is an hour and a half. REM, light sleep, deep sleep, hour and a half. So you want to time your sleep so that you wake up at the end of your REM cycle. So an hour and a half, 3 hours, 4.5, 6 hours, 7.5, 9 hours. You want to be ideally between the 7.5 to 9 hours. If you're between those, you're doing great. You're sleeping so well, you're going to be so far ahead of everyone else that it's going to be mind-boggling. And you're going to be able to notice it. People who don't sleep enough, they don't have that edge to them. They don't have that advantage that you do. All it takes is a slight edge, and if you keep piling that up every single day, and the work is going to show. Sleep is the most important thing. It takes the least amount of effort, but gives you the most drastic results. Sleep is so important, and it will give you an edge over everybody. Trust me on this. If there's one thing that you can learn from this channel, and there's not a lot on this channel, granted it's not very big, but there's one thing that you can learn. It's that sleep is your friend, and it will continue to help you. Sleep well, give your body the rest it deserves, so that you can be successful. A well-rested day will translate to a successful day. Then every day, they'll just pile on and pile on and pile on. Sleep well, get your rest, help your body, heal your body. Continue on your self-improvement journey. That's all I've got for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.